Hi, Robbie here from Arsenal Fan TV. I've got Nicky here from West Ham Fan TV, and the reason being is we're playing West Ham Wednesday night right here at the Emirates Stadium, and I'm looking forward to the game. Now, Nicky, we're mates today. We won't be on Wednesday, so let's get it in before that. The last time we played you, that was actually in some of the good times for Arsenal. You know what I mean? That's when we were playing well. We smashed you 5-1. At your ground. Our things have changed since then. I mean, especially for us. You guys also in a similar position where, you know, there's a lot of discontent. I mean, there's a lot of similarities, isn't it? New stadiums that ain't seem to be working out how we perfectly want them. Teams that ain't playing well, managers that are under pressure.
Yeah.
It's so similar, the two teams at the moment.
Yeah, they are. Well, you're obviously higher at the table. We're still looking over our shoulders. So, yeah, the season, I think for both clubs, I think you can point out the similarities in just the disappointments of both clubs. It's just been a poor season, one to forget for both clubs, I think, and I can't wait for it to finish, to be quite honest.
You know what, there's a lot of people over here saying that they can't wait for it to finish as well. They've just been, you know, it has been a very, very poor season for Arsenal. But as I said, one of the high points was going away, because we've been pretty poor away this season, but going away to West Ham and winning that game 5-1, and as Alexis Sanchez was on fire that night.
Yeah, he was, yeah. It's gone a little bit downhill. I mean, last season when we came here, honestly, I could have stood here last season and I could have stood with any fan from any club and I could have said, we'll stand toe-to-toe with you today. You beat us. Yeah, we beat you here.
You beat us here.
And it was a fantastic draw at Upton Park as well.
Yeah.
And like, you know, we went away and beat City. You know, we got points of United, Chelsea. We got points of everyone. Last season, chest out, proud. You know what I mean? Like, we could have stood toe to toe with anyone. This season, it's such a vast contrast, because I come here on Wednesday. I know you're going through your problems yourself, but we are really looking over our shoulders. Like, I think we are one of the dark horses to go down.
Go down, you reckon?
Yeah, honestly, because of the fixtures that we've got coming up. We don't play well at home. We've got Everton, Liverpool and Tottenham all to play at home. We've got you guys away. Sunderland, who are scrapping for their lives. Now, you could say, oh, you'd expect to go to Sunderland and take points, but when they're scrapping for their lives, we're the only ones that don't look like we've got any fight, any passion, any scrap. You know? We have to come here on Wednesday to set a precedent for the rest of our season. If we come here and take a point at least, it will give us a stepping stone. But I'm not confident.
We need all 3 points, because we're trying to get into the top 4. All right, we drew with City on Sunday, but we really need those 3 points, and we really need to get our confidence back as well. And as I said, you know what I mean, we'll be looking at it and thinking to ourselves, we've got a great chance, but then we're very wary of West Ham. I'm glad that Payet's gone, I must admit. Last year he was brilliant against us.
Yeah, so am I.
You're glad he's gone?
Well,
but I'm glad he's gone. But the one that worries me is Andy Carroll. I would remember I was at the game last season at your place, last game at Upton Park, when he scored that hat-trick, he bullied us. We could be without Koscielny as well. It does worry me. Andy Carroll, you guys getting balls into the box. He's a dangerous player.
He's always a danger. He's always a danger. But yeah, you know, we've got to come here on Wednesday night if we're going to get anything out of the game, and we've got to roll up our sleeves and really just fight. We're not going to outplay you. I mean, our football this season, Robbie, if you've watched any of it, it's been awful. We can't pass the ball 5 yards, mate. Honestly. So the only way we're going to get anything is to really overload Carroll. You know, put the pressure on the defence. You know, test them in the air. And like the past couple of weeks, we've got a few inexperienced players. They're just not getting them deliveries into the box to him. So we've got to come here. We've got to come with a game plan, and you know, we're not going to play football. It's going to be one of them ones where we're going to have to take like something like 25% possession, and just so we get something on the end of it.
So what are you saying? It's going to be, the ball's going to be up in the air.
I hope so. And 2 years ago, I was complaining about that. You know what I mean? So it's got to be. We can't come here and compete. The players we've got big injuries as well. Winston Reid's not playing. Obiang, who's been one of our shining lights this season, he's out for the season now. Antonio's touch and go. He was meant to be out for 4 weeks, but he may make it back.
They always make it back when they play.
Yeah, but hopefully so. And Sakho's coming back. But we've got some big injuries, mate. We're in dire straits, but we need to start somewhere. And
all right, Give me 2 danger players for West Ham that we need to watch. 2 players that could, for you, game-changing players.
Andy Carroll.
Andy Carroll?
Yeah, he'll beat anyone in the air on his day. Lanzini can pull something out of the hat.
Good player.
Yeah, good player, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to the game. As I said, it's a must-win game for us. We really need to win this game. Let's go score predictions. I'm gonna go. I fancy us though. I fancy us in this game.
You, mate.
Your defence a bit slow. I think we can get him behind that Welbeck, Walcott, who's on good goal-scoring form. Sanchez will probably enjoy it. I'll go Arsenal winning 2-1. What are you saying?
Heart. We take a 2-2 draw.
Right.
Head 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. We're just not in good form. I mean, we've got to really.
You said that last time, and then you lot turned up.
Yeah, hopefully. But we've really got to start looking from Swansea realistically, in my opinion.
See you Wednesday, mate.
See you Wednesday.
Talk about different opinions, these man got views by the millions. The voice of the fans, not pundits who get paid to lounge on the couch and spout their own views. Yes, man, get militant. Man, get straight to the point, no holding back on Arsenal Fan TV. Troops might call you a ham roll. If you don't like it, don't watch it. That's easy, but I know they're watching. It's a new